Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the first video, the 9.2 notes. This will probably be two videos, probably just one over multiplying and then one over dividing rational expressions. So basically the multiplying rational expressions, it's kind of mostly an extension of the simplifying rational expressions, kind of that we did in 9.1. I'll kind of explain what that's about. So you got these first couple notes here. If you didn't have these, you can go ahead and write them down. Again, most of the work that we're going to be doing is factoring. Like most of the math work we're doing is factoring these. So as long as you're able to factor, you're going to be pretty solid with this. And then again, it's basically the same. We're crossing out parentheses that are the top and bottom. So again, if you want to pause that, write that down, you can. I'm going to go ahead and move on here. Okay, so for these first couple examples, I got example 1. Got a 5a squared b, and then over b cubed c to the fourth, and then over here I got b squared c to the fourth, and then 25a cubed on the bottom. So for this, so the first thing again I always look for is factoring, and if I look for factoring, that's usually again kind of what I see down here. I'm trying to look for like an addition and subtraction sign. I don't see any addition or subtraction in this rational expression up top here, so that means I can't really factor anything. Okay, so if I can't factor anything, then all I really need to do is then just multiply across the tops and bottoms there. All right. If I multiply across the top, well, the 5, that'll stay the same. The a, there's no other a's, that'll stay a squared. The b's, again, if we multiply the b's, they're b1 times b2. Multiply those together, we're going to get ourselves b cubed, and then we also get ourselves c to the fourth power. All over, multiply the bottom, well, there's only one b, one c, and then one a value, and then no other numbers, so basically I'm just going to take both these and combine them together. Get myself 25 a cubed, b cubed, and then c to the fourth. Alright, so now let's go ahead and start simplifying out a little further here. I got this 5 over 25. I'm going to simplify that like a fraction. I can divide both those by 5, and I'm going to get myself 1 over 5. Then I start with my a's. I got a2, a3. I'm going to subtract those. 2 minus 3, that's going to give me a to the negative 1. I'll deal with that just in a second. On the top, b cubed over b cubed. Well, same variable, same exponent on top and bottom. I can cancel those out. C to the fourth on both top and bottom. I'm going to cancel both of those out. And so, yeah, that's all I'm left with is this a to the negative 1 over 5. Now, again, if I have this negative 1 power, I have to move it to the bottom of the fraction. And I set it up as 1 over 5a to the first power, just 1 over 5a. All right? So do that right there. So, example 2. Now I got 2x over x squared plus 5x minus 24 times x plus 8. Now, the first thing I would always do when multiplying, if you say have multiplying x plus 8 and you say don't have it's not a fraction, because it's not a fraction on this side, it's just x plus 8. What I would always do is automatically make it x plus 8 over 1. All right, because again, I just say put it as a fraction over 1. That way we're already kind of in fraction form, so we don't have to kind of go back and forth and whatnot. All right, now just like I did with 9.1, I'm going to put parentheses around the addition and subtraction, the x plus 8. There's no addition and subtraction up here, 2x, so I don't have to worry about that. This x squared plus 5x minus 24, what I'm going to I'll do that as well. Now with this right here, I see that's a trinomial, so I'm going to set up my little diamond, do the 24 and the 5. I'm going to try and factor that. All right, see what I can do to factor that. I got negative 24 on top, 5 on bottom. I want numbers that multiply to negative 24 and add to 5. If you do some digging, you'll find that it's going to be 8 and negative 3. All right, and because I have this 1 out in front of the x squared, I can automatically take these numbers, 8 and negative 3, and I can put them as fractions. And I'm going to rewrite the thing over here. So I got 2x. And then for my factors, I'm going to write x plus 8 and then x minus 3. Again, I just kind of put these factors into there. multiply that by x plus 8 over 1. And then, as we do with fractions and multiplication here, once I get this all factored out, you know, I can't factor the x plus 8 out. I can't do anything with 2x, so this is basically all I can do. Now from here, the multiplication symbol basically acts as an extension of my fraction bar. All right, it basically turns into a giant fraction with all of this on top and all of this on bottom. And just as I did with my one rational expression, I want to find factors that will cancel out on top and bottom. And if I look here, I got an x plus 8 on the bottom and an x plus 8 on top, so I can cancel those out. That's all I can cancel out, and then from there I just multiply 2x, well that just stays as 2x, and then x minus 3 times 1, well that just stays as x minus 3. All right. That right there would be our final answer. All right. All right, I'm going to pause real quick, erase the top part here. If you need to pause, write anything down, I'd say do that right now, and then we'll be right back. Okay. So I got example 3 here, all right? And I got a lot of, let's say I got 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I got about 3 trinomials, and I got a binomial right here. So from this, what I can do is I can go ahead and start setting up some trinomials. I can't take any GCFs out of these because they all have a leading coefficient of 1 out front. So what I can do is I'm going to go ahead and just start trying to set up the diamond to factor these. So I'm going to set up the little x. I put the last number, -8, on the top. Put the -7 on bottom. I want numbers that will multiply to a -8 and add to -7. If we look at that, it's going to be -8 and 1. So and I'm going to rewrite these kind of right up top here. So my factors for this one right here are going to be x minus 8 and x plus 1. If I go to the bottom one here, x squared minus 2x minus 48, I'm going to do -48 minus 2. We got -48 on top, -2 on bottom. Let's see, so I want numbers that will multiply to the top, add to the bottom one here. So what I can do with that is I'm going to go ahead and, let's see, if I do a little digging on that, I'm going to see that I get -8, +6. I have this 1 out front, so I can automatically put in my factors as x minus 8, and then x plus 6. I'm going to do this top one right here. I got this 1 out front here, and then 7x plus 6. I'm going to put the 6 on top, put the 7 on the bottom. Numbers that multiply to 6, add to 7. That's going to be, well, just 6 and 1. And I can, again, I got the 1 out front here, so I can go ahead and set up my factors, x plus 6 and x plus 1. And the last thing to go ahead and do is to factor this bottom one. It's not a trinomial, but if I look, binomial, I could take a 6x out, and I'm left with x plus 1 inside. So I can go ahead and do that. Alright. Now again, multiplication sign. That just kind of connects the two things up top here, okay? And again, I'm looking for stuff on bottom and top that'll cancel out. I got an x minus 8 that'll cancel out right here. I got these x plus 1s right here that'll cancel out. Don't cancel both of them out. I only have 1 on the bottom that cancels out, so I can only cancel 1 on the top. I still have 1 left over here. Then I can also cancel out this x plus 6 as well. And so I'm left with this remaining x plus 1 on the top and 6x on the bottom. There's nothing else I can really do with that, so that would be our final simplified answer right there. Okay? Alright, so that is the 9.1 multiplication notes. I'm going to go ahead and pause for right now, and I will get and then we'll do the division notes in another video. But as you'll see, the division notes are going to be extremely similar to what we did with all this stuff here. So thank you guys for watching. We will see you later.